So when did music become more of just the thing you were doing in school?
I think when like my buddies were jamming and hockey started getting in the way. I also tried football out and I broke my wrist. And then it was like if I wanted to go do it again and I broke it again, I couldn't play guitar kind of thing.
Right.
And I knew that guitar was way more important to me than football. So that was one. And then another one was like a Saturday. Like I think my buddies were jamming and I was like, I can't do it because I got to go to hockey practice or something. And then I was at hockey practice and thinking like, I'd way rather be jamming. So I think that was the thing. And, my parents were super supportive of that. They never tried to obviously push me in one direction. But my brothers they were big into football. And
okay.
My younger brother went to university for football and did really well and everything like that. But, music was definitely my draw.
What was the goal for you?
Music related?
Yeah.
I think growing up, I just wanted to do something with music.
Didn't know what,
but like all my friends were going to university. So I knew I wanted to do something with music and I knew I could do that. So I just followed music to university so that I could just do something with music. Yeah.
Just for no other reason than you didn't know how.
That's what I was interested in. Yeah.
So what did you end up taking in university? What was that path like?
Guitar. I studied guitar.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then I went into education, so teaching. And then just...
You became a teacher?
Yeah.
Is it just music or do you teach...
Music now, yeah, just music.
Right.
But up until that point, everything. Because when you're young, you just teach.
Why teaching?
I enjoy teaching, yeah. Just teaching other people how to play guitar and trying to inspire them.
When was the first time, like when did you know that was a piece of what you like to do? Because it takes a certain person. Like I know a lot of the hang out in your bedroom kids, kind of guitar kids, that fell in love with guitar, but they don't spend a lot of time, passing it on.
I think people were good about showing me stuff. So I think probably in university, at some point you had to decide which direction you wanted to go, and a lot of friends were doing education stuff, and then I think the biggest thing was. I taught at a camp in Connecticut with friends of mine. It's called Bucks Rock Camp, and it was for famous people's kids, like Kevin Bacon's kid went there, Jamie Lee Curtis's, these kinds of people. Not that matters, but I think
it makes it interesting.
Yeah, but when I was teaching there, then I think like that's when I was like, I could do this. I could teach guitar, but even before then, I was private teaching.
Yeah.
So I knew I could teach and I enjoyed the private teaching side. But, when it came time to pick a path, music just playing music takes a while before it's paying the bills. So education was the path. And
so did you get out of university and just get right into teaching and kind of play music on the side, or was it?
Well, my first year teaching was also the starting of Never Ending White Lights.
Okay.
So I started teaching.
Fun year.
AVB Podcast. Don't forget you can subscribe to our full audio episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you find your audio podcasts. The full episodes, highlights, and our live off-the-floor performance videos can be found at our YouTube channel, and you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the AVB Podcast. Of course, you'll find links to our incredible sponsors and this week's guest in the description below. The AVB Podcast is part of the Border City Network. Find more great content at bordercitynetwork.com. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.